Welcome to Bill Dance Saltwater. Great fun fishing that anyone can do. Yes, you can do this. It's impossible to imagine anybody not liking to catch barracuda in the Florida Keys. These hardy fish always give it their all. They're easy to find and simply provide everything a fisherman's looking for in a great fun fishing trip. This week, Bill's teaming up with his good friends Bob Bagby, Vice President of Marketing for Zebco Quantum, and Rich Tudor, co-host of the popular TV show Saltwater Experience. Rich lives in this area, and when he's not out filming, he guides fishermen in his other avocation, Saltwater Experience Outfitters. They'll be fishing out of Duck Key, located oceanside of US 1, also known as the Overseas Highway, at approximately mile marker 61. Now, we don't mean to suggest that kudas have quite the fighting stamina of, say, tarpon, but these beauties are super fast. They can reach speeds up to 40 miles an hour in as little as double their body length after hitting hard and running and leaping like you wouldn't believe. It can be said that barracudas are perfect predators, all bundled up in a complete package. Thus the name of today's episode. They're zero marksmen that can hit and kill their targets at lightning speed. This explosive impact creates a solid rock-jarring strike that often results in a breathtaking acrobatic display. Then they'll take off, burning 60 to 100 yards of line off your reel before you can make 3 turns of the handle.
You guys ready to go? Yep. Here we go.
Well, the weather's warm, so's the water. And the game plan for today is trolling live mullets to attract the feisty kudas. Let's climb aboard.
What we're using 50-pound strand braid. And what you're doing here, you're running
a 50-pound fluorocarbon leader.
50-pound fluorocarbon leader.
Mm-hmm.
And then you're tying that off to number 5 wire leader.
That's right.
You're putting a number 4/0 O'Shaughnessy hook
Mm-hmm.
on that. And then on the end of that, you've got a number 5
treble. And that's the stinger. Make sure when those fish, those barracudas come and try to cut that mullet in half, that those hooks are waiting for them there.
Okay, so that's your stinger hook.
Mm-hmm.
So you got a 4/0 Gamakatsu O'Shaughnessy hook, and then a number 5 treble hook on the back. And when it's rigged, it looks something like this, basically. So you're hooking the mullet through the mouth with this hook, and through the tail with that hook, right?
Yes, sir.
So if he short strikes it, you get him with that.
That's,
And they're
that's
notorious for doing that, right?
They like to. I think that's the way they naturally do it. Is go right after the tail, cut the tail off, and then come back and get the rest later. So you got it. There you go.
Oh, now I got one on me.
Good. Get a double. Got the hook in him, Bill.
Got him.
Oh yeah.
Woo!
Awesome.
I got one after me still. Yeah. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
All right. Switch sides there, guys. Nice one, Bill.
Well, I mean, he cut out like late freight, bro.
Get your tip down low so he doesn't get under that motor. Very nice. There you go. You got him the right way. That's the way it's supposed to work. That little stinger got him. There he goes. See you, buddy. Nicely done. Good job, Bill.
Today's show is sponsored in part by Bass Pro Shops, your adventure starts here. Quantum Rods and Reels, outsmart, outfish, outlast. And Mercury Marine, go boldly. Today's conditions log is brought to you in part by Fish Defunk. It keeps your hands scent-free and clean, so fish can't smell you. Use Fish Defunk unscented while fishing and Fish Defunk scented after fishing to remove all odors.
Their teeth are just like razors, aren't they?
Absolutely. You know, you think about those mullet. If you were to try to chop a mullet in half with a knife, I mean, you'd have to really work at it because you have to cut through that backbone.
A
and
real
all those
sharp
bones.
fillet knife.
You'd have to work at it. It's not easy. And yet,
And they just go chomp.
instantly, and it's cut in half.
You ever had
Yeah.
one bite you?
Yes, a little bit. Just a little nip, you know. Doesn't take much.
A little nip.
A little nip. But if they got a hold of your finger, I mean, I think they'd take it off just as clean as can be. All right, we're getting in a good spot here.
You said they're killing machines?
Killing machines. It's sitting in these little edges of these flats waiting for something to drift by, and they just sit and ambush and wait. And then when they get something come by, they shoot right out and whack it.
Look here, look at here.
Getting wet? Oh, real. There you go, Bill.
I don't. There you go. Whoa, what a fish.
That's a big one there.
Get over here.
See
Good
that
job.
That didn't take long.
Nice. They look good size? Saw a big hole in the water.
jump? Brother, he cut out. Like, who'd have thought it?
Right there, bro. Oh, that's a big one. That is a monster.
You strip that line.
That was a monster.
Look at that thing. Man, that thing is
He's
huge.
strong. Oh, look at it. It looks like a big
That is a big one there.
old silver.
Stand back, he doesn't
Wow.
take your finger off, Bob. Look at the size of that.
Yeah, that one's full grown.
That's what we've been waiting for there.
I believe we'll let you handle that one.
Look at him. Whoa!
Whoa,
Jumping.
you said jump.
That was awesome. He rolled even.
I love to catch these things. I don't care.
Now, you seem to catch the biggest ones that I see. I like that new drag. That's good.
Yeah.
These reels are so smooth. These drags are smooth as country butter. I've said it before.
Go ahead and walk up to the front there. Find him right off the front. He'll go that way. There he is. Hold him right there. Nice. That is a big one. Look
That
at
is
that.
a toad.
Look at that. That stinger's right in his mouth, and then the front hook. Got hook on the side. Very, very cool. All right, I'm gonna try to grab him here without losing a finger or a hand.
Okay.
Grab the end without teeth.
Yeah, well, actually, that's sometimes the more dangerous spot. I'm hoping to get him right in the gill there. See if I can get this one hook out right here. Now he's controlled by the mouth. See, he did it just right. He got that stinger right in his mouth. Look at those teeth. Woo!
I'm glad you're doing that.
Yeah, Bill. That's a nice fish, man. Good job. Woo!
Wow.
What do you think about that, Bob?
That's one of the bigger specimens I've seen.
That's a killing machine there.
Yes, sir. Wow.
Now push down that dorsal fin on top. Watch that dorsal fin.
Yeah,
Watch
what-
it goes a little slot. See that little slot? Like
Yeah.
disappears.
Wow.
For total speed. Woo! That is a perfectly designed killing machine there. Built for speed. There he goes. Nice job, Bill.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
Woo!
Today's show is sponsored in part by Mako Boats, building legends for over 40 years. Gamakatsu, world's finest hooks. And Motor Guide, trolling motors engineered for anglers. Today's equipment log is brought to you in part by Gamakatsu, because the fish of a lifetime only comes once in a lifetime. Today's show is sponsored in part by Stren, the standard of dependability since 1958. Garmin, fight your fish, not your fish finder. And Mystic Lubricants, lubrication domination.
So you put the 4/0 right in the front lip
Yep. And then the treble right in the tail.
and the treble right in the tail.
Bob, let yours out a little further.
There was no messing around.
What you got?
Well, I got a little cuda.
What do these barracudas do? They just roam these flats?
You know, I think they're sitting in ambush, and they're sitting on the points or the areas of this shallow bar, and just literally waiting for something to swim by. And then when it does, they ambush it.
They stay basically shallow.
You know, they'll sit on the transition edges. You can certainly catch cudas in all kinds of different depths, but right here, there's a shallow flat coming up to less than a foot of water, dropping off to about 5 feet, and they're sitting right on this edge, waiting for something to drift by.
And of course, there's deeper water on out.
Yep.
So they just cruise along until they find an ambush point, like a point, a depression,
Yep.
a little pocket or something.
And mostly what they have here is an area that the tide is flowing around. So, you know, you essentially got a backboard here, and that tide and the bait and everything in it is going to hit that and then flow around. So it makes sense for them to sit on those points.
That's why he's got those cat-like reflexes.
There he is.
Wrestling cudas.
Very nice. Good job, Bob.
That one's got 40% fewer cavities.
Nice job, Bob.
Thank you.
All right. Let's let him go. They are a mean-looking fish. His eyes are just so predatory.
Yeah, it looks like
You
he
got
wants.
big eyes. Better to see you with, my
It
dear.
looks like he wants to bite you right
Look
now.
at it. Look how he blends right in with that bottom.
Uh-huh.
Can't even see him.
Evidently, they're not too scared of a motor, are they?
No, not really. I mean, if
What are they scared of?
not much. Maybe a guy in a Tennessee hat. Sharks eat them.
It seemed like they could outrun a shark.
Oh, he's already
He's after you.
going crazy.
He's after you.
I got one going crazy, too.
Come on. Oh, there he's jumping out of the water.
Oh, you see that?
Real. He might have gotten it.
There he is.
Yeah, he got him. He greyhounded as he ate it.
That was awesome.
Got him?
Yep.
All right.
This one has got some shoulders. There he is.
Ooh. Mr. Pretty.
And he seems angry.
They even a different coloration from the inshore fish.
Yeah.
These same cudas, you know, you catch them inshore, they turn real dark color on that grass.
Yeah, he's real blue, silver color.
Yep. Well, they got the light color
Got the
sand
stinger
The
again.
hook just barely got him.
right in the corner. Very nice, Mr. Bob.
Perfect.
Lip him there, Cuda man.
Perfect.
The other gill, he opens it for you, he won't open that one.
We don't want to have to start calling you Mr. Eight Fingers.
Nice.
Wow.
Wow.
Pretty.
Very cool.
Nice.
These are all just beautiful colors. Look at that. Spots.
Look at those teeth. Yeah.
Underrated as a game fish.
It's one of my favorites. I grew up catching them when I was a kid.
I love to catch them.
Enjoy catching them now. Good job,
All right.
Mr. Bagby.
Put us on them. That didn't take long. Good little spot.
The Bill Dance Question and Answer of the Week is brought to you by Mystic Lubricants and their complete line of JT4 marine products. A full line of products for your full line of pursuits. Visit mysticlube.com today.
Heard that Power Pole changed her 10-foot blade anchor. What'd they do? They did. What happened, Power Pole redesigned the stern bracket. It's super strong, and the new bracket design flexes for improved wave absorption and allows some twists to prevent transom damage. The new bracket is made with stainless steel and a polymer core for lighter weight. The cover has a powder-coated case and a great new look.
Today's show is sponsored in part by Millennium Marine, a new class of comfort, and Finnor, legendary tackle since 1933. Closed captioning is provided by Bill Dance Digital. Follow us. Today's product tip is brought to you by Garmin and their GPS map series, chart plotter sonar combos. With advanced sonar technology like Chirp and exclusive Panoptix all-seeing sonar, you'll spend less time finding your fish.
Here's some tips why I use a good quality braided line. 1 is sensitivity, 2 is a much better strike catch ratio on a long cast, and 3, I can increase strength without increasing pound test because braid has a smaller diameter per pound test of breaking strength. A soft braided line will be smoother, cast further, and improve your knots. That's why I use this.
If you're looking for the latest fishing information and tips, be sure to check out the free Bill Dance mobile app, available for both iOS and Android users.
Real fast. You still got in there. Real. Jam it in there, Bill. Double header.
Wow.
Double header. There you go. How cool is that?
That one seems to be relatively large too.
How perfect.
Wow.
Whee, look at him take that.
Oh, wow. Jumping right at the lighthouse. Real
I think
fast.
it-
Coming at you real fast. Swimming at you.
I can't reel fast enough.
That's a big hog. See that growth on him?
Uh-huh.
What is that on?
I don't know.
Here he comes. Let's talk about the equipment that you brought for us to play with today. We've been using both the Boca and the Cabo.
Well, like you said, that's the all new Boca for this year. This is the new Cabo. These products have been on the market for a while now, but this is all brand new, and you can see just visually by looking at them how totally different they are. A lot more skeletal in design, lots of new features, but still features the indestructible nickel titanium bail, magnetic bail trip, all aluminum construction, beefed up gearing, beefed up anti-reverse system, totally sealed anti-reverse, you can see right here. Just a neat product.
Now, I noticed one thing about these reels. They're considerably lighter than the past reels.
A lot lighter weight, but we really focused on not giving up strength and really focused on the details. Let me just show you one little subtle thing. See how those screw bosses right there are kind of relieved?
Right.
A lot of corrosion happens when a reel in water and salt water just sits in various places. When you store this reel, you can see how the water is going to drain away.
You're talking about right in here?
Right in there, instead of sit in those pockets.
Right.
And that's the kind of little minor things we thought about. Same with the rotor. Guys say, well, why would you open the rotor? That's so the water and stuff can drain out of there, but you can see this little blue part, that anti-reverse system's totally sealed.
Ceramic drag system.
Ceramic, carbon, and stainless washers in there. You can get 50 pounds of lockdown on this reel right here.
That's a nice one, Bass.
Looks like something tried to eat him.
Wow, how about that?
What do you think tried to eat him?
Wow.
Well, that's a good one, Bob.
Oh my goodness.
Who do you think's big enough to try to eat him
Wow, I don't know,
out
but I'm
here?
gonna watch my fingers, I'll tell you what.
Yeah.
Good grief. Are you serious?
I don't know if you should stick your digits down in that water.
I'm serious. Is there a giant shark or something, or what's
I
going
don't
on?
know. It something looked like you tried to eat him.
I got one right here that doesn't know what he wants to do.
Nicely done. I think I'm gonna get my toes out of the way.
Look
Look
at
at
that.
that.
Look at that.
Something did try to eat him.
Look at that.
Woo,
How
what a
about
fish.
that?
I mean, that's got to be a shark, right? Look at that.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna let yours go back. There he goes. Team Quantum wins again.
Nice.
Yes.
How about that?
Woo! I'll tell you one thing. They are built for speed, brother.
How about that, huh?
Boy, that is a
Nice
long,
fish.
long, smooth, slick, flat river rock.
Now we've caught them nice ones inshore, out here on the reef, lighthouse, all kinds of different
I'm
stuff.
telling you, buddy.
What a variety.
Yes.
Unfortunately, we're hearing that often familiar signal that we're out of showtime for today. But there's not a chance that Bill, Rich, or Bob would even consider leaving right now. Can't say as I blame them, because the cudas sure haven't stopped biting. Thanks for fishing along with us today, and we hope you'll do it again at some other great location next week. We hope you've enjoyed Bill Dance Saltwater and learned that you can do this. Please join us right here again next week.